Coin.
Hey there, YouTube coin community. It's Dustin with CoinOp. Welcome to 2018. And to start the year off, we're going to take a look at 2005 till current Jefferson nickel double die reverses that you can find while you are coin searching. So let's dive right on in. First, there's a couple good sites out there on Jefferson nickel varieties, and one site that I strongly recommend, and I'm going to reference it a lot during this video, is Bryans Varieties. Now, Brian on Bryans Varieties, he works hand in hand with John Wexler, and all of John Wexler's nickel varieties get listed on Bryans Varieties as well. So it's just the all-around go-to spot for Jefferson nickel varieties. I strongly suggest checking out that website. He literally lists every known double die for the Jefferson nickel series. Now, the examples that I'm going to show you are just to give you an idea of what it is that you should be looking for with these more modern Jefferson nickels. A lot of them, the doubling is going to be in the exact same areas. So I don't need to show you a whole bunch of different examples in order to show that. Now, these are fairly minor double dies, and minor double dies don't really bring a whole lot of money. And also, these are not that old, so they really don't bring a whole lot. Circulated condition, these typically bring a buck or two. Uncirculated examples will fetch anywhere from $5 to $10, and of course more so for much nicer, higher graded uncirculated examples. But for the most part, these are only worth a couple bucks. But however, when I am coin searching, if it is worth more than face value, I put it aside and I keep it. One of the reasons I keep it is coins build value over time. So if it's not worth a fortune now, it might be later on. So I like to hang on to that kind of stuff. Now, first we're going to go take a look over at Bryans Varieties. We're going to go to the Jefferson nickel double dies. Now, we are going to be looking for the double die reverses for this video. We will touch on the double die obverses in tomorrow's video. But first of all, we're going to take a look at the 2005 Philadelphia Mint Ocean in View reverse style Jefferson nickels. Now in 2005, the Jefferson nickels have the Ocean in View reverse. So you're going to want to take a look at the reverse. Now we should be taking a look right now at a 2005 Philadelphia Mint WDDR-049. Now on this one, doubling can be seen on the third branch up on the left side of the tree to the right. So if you look, it's just a very small minor bit of doubling. Now for this series, for the 2005 Philadelphia Mint, there are 88 known double die reverses that you can look for just for this year. And most of them are pretty similar to this one that you're looking at right now. Or you could also take this WDDR-068. Once again, this one is a WDDR-068. Doubling on this one can be seen on the first branch on the right side of the left tree. As I stated, there are 88 known double die reverses just for the 2005 Philadelphia Mint Jefferson nickel. So I do suggest going over to Bryans Varieties, looking through a bunch of them. They're all fairly similar. It's just minor doubling. That way you get a good idea of the areas on the coin that you should be looking for to spot these double dies. Okay, now we're going to move on to the 2006 to present listings. Now these ones I've kind of lumped in all together because literally almost all of them, the doubling is all in the same exact area. On these ones, on a large majority of them, the doubling can be seen on the reverse, and it can be seen on the upper portion of the door frame on the center door directly above the steps. So directly in the center of the coin, more or less. Now take this 2014 WDDR-004. I wanted to show you this one because there's actually a couple for a few years like this one, but like this 2014 WDDR 004, this one features 2 extra bars inside the doorway right below the door frame. So you should be seeing 2 extra bars inside that door frame, and that is clear doubling. Now this one is kind of obvious. You almost don't need a jeweler's loupe to see this one. If you knew what you were looking for, you could spot this with the naked eye. Now we're going to take a look at a 2013 Philadelphia Mint. Now this one is listed as WDDR-005. Now doubling on this one only shows on the top left corner of the door frame, inside the door frame. So if you're looking inside the door frame up in the top left corner, you'll see that little bit of doubling. So if you compare this one to the last example, this one is much more minor than that 2014 WDDR-004 that we just looked at. Okay, now we're moving on. We're taking a look at a 2016 Philadelphia Mint. This one is listed as WDDR-007. Now on this one, doubling shows as an extra bar, once again, inside the door frame, right up top. So if you're looking up top, you'll see a nice thick extra bar right underneath of the door frame. And these are pretty much how most of the doubling for the 2006 till current on the reverses of these Jefferson nickels look. So I don't need to show you every single example because they are all pretty similar. So once again, I do strongly suggest going over to Bryans Varieties, taking a look at a lot of these listings that he has over there. That way you familiarize yourself, know exactly where to look for on the coin. That way when you're coin searching, you can just quickly flip one right over and look directly at the areas that you're trying to spot that doubling. Now, as I did state, these ones don't fetch a whole lot of money. These are fairly minor double dies, and in lower grades, these will only fetch you about $1 or $2, and uncirculated examples will bring you around $5 to $10, more so for nicer, higher graded uncirculated examples. But for me, it's worth it. If it's worth more than face value, I put it aside, I hang on to it. It's worth it for me to search for these. So there you go. Now tomorrow, I will show examples of Jefferson nickel double die obverses from 2005 until current. So make sure you stay tuned and look for that video. It will be live tomorrow. Now I am going to post links down to Bryans Varieties right down in the comments. Make sure you click on that, go check out his website. Well, everyone, we definitely hope you enjoyed this video. We hope it gave you something to search for while you're looking through your Jefferson nickels. If you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up button. The more that you interact with our channel, the more it encourages YouTube to share our content with more and more people. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hurry on up and hit that subscribe button. And while you're at it, click on the bell. That way you get notified immediately when we upload new content. Well, everyone, until next time, have fun.